Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me with my live again today. This is Robert Harley, and this is the Excel Your Life show. I am so happy that you're here, and I'm so excited to be doing this live once more. Tonight, we're going to continue on the topic of believe and succeed, part two. We started this a couple nights ago. I missed last night on purpose because last night I decided instead of coming on and doing my live, I wanted to spend the time finishing up my book. So as I said, the book is basically finished, but I wanted to hey Kelvin, thanks for joining, thanks for coming on my live. Appreciate you being here. Hey Raul, thank you for coming on. Raul, Nicholas, thanks. Anyway, so last that's why I missed last night, because last night I decided instead of coming on and doing my live, I spend that time working on the finishing touches of my book. So I'm pleased to say the book is finished, 99.9% finished. I just need to do an introduction and stuff like that, write an introduction to the book and stuff like that. So I got to work on that. So thank you. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. So tonight we're just going to continue. Oh, sorry, I'm scratching. Tonight we're going to continue talking about success and believe. Now, I just want to get right into it. But first, let me say, please like these videos, please share these videos, and please leave a comment on these videos. That said, let's get just want to get that out of the way. So the first thing we're going to talk about believing is receive is number one is set yourself a definite goal. Set yourself a definite goal in succeed and believe. Set is it's for definite. A definite goal. Set yourself a definite goal. Okay. So the first part we're going to talk about is set yourself a definite goal. Now, Napoleon Hill says, in Napoleon Hill have a 17 principles of success. And in his book Think and Grow Rich, and he also have several other books. He have one of the 13 principles to success also. But in all his writing, he always, I think this is always the number one thing he strive for. His main message is you have to have a definite purpose, a definite goal, something that you want. You got to know what that is, a definite plan, a definite goal that you want to strive for. So he in that book and in other writings that he has, that's his main message. You have to have a definite goal, something that you want out of life. You need to know what that is. You're not going to ever achieve anything great in your life, you succeed at anything great in your life without having a definite goal. I've shared over these last few months that I've been doing these live videos. I've shared with you because I use myself as an example a lot. So I've shared with you some of my definite goals. Doing these live videos is one of my definite goals, to continue doing these, because I want to use these as a way of branding myself, as a way of putting up myself out there, not only me as a person and as a speaker, as a motivational speaker, but also my business, my Excel Your Life business, or coaching consulting business that I am starting up. So my definite goal is to help people, through these videos, through my Excel Your Life business or program, and through the different ways that I through mentorship, through coaching, and just working with people either on a one-on-one basis or as a group. So this is using myself as an example. This is my definite goal. This is my definite dream. I want to I'm on a journey of self-growth and self-improvement and self-development, and I want to take as many people as possible on this journey with me to for us to go on this journey together on a personal growth and development. And it's a journey. It's not a destination, because as long as you live, you should always be in the process of growing, learning, developing. Never stop growing, never stop, never stop reading, never stop listening to audio books and videos, uh, and never stop going to seminars, never stop going to meetings, never stop surrounding yourself with successful people or like-minded people. Never stop, wanting to improve yourself, better yourself, go, and never stop working on yourself for as long as you live. Even you live to be over 100 years old is something you should always strive to be on a continuous basis. So it's not a destination. Personal growth and development is not a destination. It's a journey. And I want to take as much people with me on this journey. So that's my definite goal. This is my definite ambition in life, I'm on this journey, and I want to take as many people with me on this life transforming journey as that I am on. And this is doing these live video is part of it. It's just a part of it, part of the thing. The book that that book that I wrote is another aspect of that. I'm already thinking of another book that I want to start writing again. My Excel Your Life is another part of that. So again, I don't mean to use myself as an example all the time, but again, I don't know you. I don't know what your goals and your dreams are, and I only know myself, and I'm the one who's doing these live videos. So I have no one else to use as an example to use to show you as an example of someone who has a definite goal, definite dreams. I guess I can use people like movie stars or famous sports athletes, or politicians, famous, business people who owns, well-known company like maybe Bill Gates or Steve Jobs and stuff like that. Guys like that, maybe I can use those guys as an example, but I don't know much about them, and I don't know much about their lives other than what I learn about them in the news and stuff like that. But so I can't use them because I don't know much about where they came from and where they are today, how on the journey that they took to be where they are today. So I can mention them and as an example, maybe point to them as an example, but I think that the best way for me to come on these live video and talk about having a definite goal and definite dream is to use myself, because you've seen me start from scratch. These are the beginning stages of me on this journey. And a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, as I continue doing these live videos, as I continue promoting my Excel Your Life business, as I continue writing more books, you'll see where I am today to where I'll be, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. You'll see the difference in this journey that I am on. And so that's my definite goal. That's my definite vision that I have for my life and for my family and for my business and for my career and for my own personal self-development. I want to be on this journey. I will stay on this journey until the day I die. And it's a journey that I want to take as many people as I possibly can to join me, to lock arms with me and say, yes, let's go and let's do this together. That's my definite goal. That's my definite aim in life. You see, I don't want to travel on this road by myself. I want to take others with me also. So the first thing you got to do is set a definite goal for yourself. Set a definite goal and you have to believe. You have to believe in it. Something you have to believe it. Napoleon Hill again said in his book, you have to have a burning desire for its achievement. You can't have a burning desire for its achievement if you don't believe it. If you don't believe in it, and then if you don't believe in your ability to achieve it, and and if you don't believe in your worthiness, your deservingness to have it, that's another aspect of, that's another hindrance that a lot of people, and myself included, this is something I also had to struggle with and battle with and overcome in my own personal life, is the area of deserving and worthy. You don't think you're deserving or worthy of achieving great success, and that's an area of, a lot of people don't think that way. Don't think, they see a big old mansion, a big mansion house, and they can't see themselves living in that kind of house. They don't think they have what it takes to live in that kind of house. They see someone driving a really nice fancy car, a really nice expensive car, a really nice luxurious car, and they can't see themselves driving that kind of car because they don't think that they're worthy enough, or they're deserving enough, or they have what it takes to drive that kind of car. Or they see someone enjoying their good life, having traveling, or having a yacht, having their own personal yacht, or even having their own personal jet plane, and they can't see themselves having their own private yacht, or having their own private jet plane, or traveling the world. They can't see that because they don't think they're deserving of it, and they don't think they're worthy enough of it. They don't see that they have the ability to have that kind of lifestyle. And that's the mindset people have to change, myself included. You have to change that kind of mindset. You have to see yourself living in that house, driving that car, enjoying the good life, traveling, having your own private jet plane, having your own private, big yacht, and just having multiple houses, in different parts of the world. You can go anywhere, and you can, one of my things is to have different houses. I have a house in Hawaii, a house in the Caribbean, a house here in Canada, a house here in the States, a house somewhere in Europe. So no matter where I go, I can stay in my own house. That's one of my things, because one of my big long-term goal right there. So, but you got to see yourself doing that and thinking that you're worthy of it and you're deserving of it and you have what it takes to have that kind of lifestyle. And so that's where believing comes in. You have to believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, believe in your goal that you have, that definite goal that you have, that you can achieve it, that you can have it, and it's yours. You believe it for yourself. So you have to believe and succeed. See, the belief come first. The belief come first, then the success. If you don't have the belief in yourself, in your abilities, in your worthiness, in your deservingness, in your capabilities, in your knowing that you have what it takes on the inside of you, if you don't believe that, then the success is not going to come. It all starts with you believing. It's a belief. So again, it's also a mindset thing. Something you have to change your mindset around. And so this also lead me right into part two. Part two is I hope you guys can see that. Part two is stop putting yourself down. Stop putting yourself down. See, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in your goals and your dreams, one of the things you have to stop doing is putting yourself down. Stop putting yourself down. All those negative self-talk, and if you're surround yourself, if you're around people also who have a tendency to put you down and to belittle you, and to you put you down and thinking and say things negative ways, sometimes even in a joking way, and sometimes people say things in a joking way and think that they're just joking and say, oh, you can't do that, and they laugh, and oh, that would never happen with you, and then they laugh about it and they think that they're just joking. And they say, look, even in those kind of situations, you either say it out loud to them if you want to, but or just say within yourself, say no, that's not true. I don't receive that. I don't believe that. I know that I can. It's true for me. So what if they, even if they're just joking around, saying things that jokingly in a joking way, putting you down, insulting you, and all in this name of fun and joke. Yeah, you either outwardly in front of them if you want to, you have the courage to do that. Correct them or just say, no, I don't receive that. Or on the inside of you, just say, no, I don't receive that. I don't accept that. Even as a joke, I don't. Because even as, some people say things as a quote joke, but secretly underneath it, they will actually believe it, but they're only saying that what they're saying as a quote joke. And so even as a joke and fooling around and laughing, you don't receive negative things that people say to you. If it's not in alignment with what you believe about yourself and about your abilities and about what you want to accomplish in your life. So if it's not in alignment with what you know of yourself and believe about yourself, don't receive it. Even if there's a quote joke or just joking around. Anybody, if it's a family member, a co-worker, a friend, even a total stranger, someone who doesn't know you, if they say anything about you that doesn't align with what you know about yourself and believe about yourself and what you working towards, because again, self-development and self-growth is a journey, it's not a destination. So we are continuously working on ourselves to improve ourselves, to change our mindset, to change the way we see ourselves. If it's not in line with that, then don't receive it. And that was just people saying that. But even with yourself, if you're saying those kind of things with yourself, those self-doubt and negative talk that you do something, negative self-talking, if you're doing those kind of things, again, you have to correct yourself. You correct your own thinking, and with those kind of things, you got to stop putting yourself down. You got to, start correcting your thinking. Again, it's a change, a mindset, and it's a change of way you think. The thinking, just as everything else, is like a habit. You have a habit of thinking a certain way, have a habit of thinking certain types of thoughts, and you have to break that habit. You got to break that habit of thinking in a certain way about yourself, and about your abilities, about your goals, and what it is you want. You got to break that negative habit of thinking and putting yourself down, and stop believing that. Form a new way of thinking, and it comes, and to help you comes with you against the type of books you read, the audio, the video books, things that you write. Like myself, I like listen to a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a YouTube video almost daily. Almost daily. I didn't do it today. I didn't watch any videos today on YouTube, but almost on a daily basis, I watch some of YouTube videos. I watch people like Bob Proctor, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, all those kind of people I listen to on Zig Ziglar, on Tony Robbins on a daily basis. I listen to at least one of these guys. I listen to their audiobooks on YouTube, or I listen to seminars that they did, almost on a daily basis. I do that. And plus, and whenever I get a chance to read, also I read a lot too, or I listen to audiobooks in my car. So, you renew your mind and renew your way of thinking on a daily basis, if you can't do it on a daily basis. So, that's how you have to change your mindset, and that's how you have to start working on yourself, to stop putting yourself down. This is again another area in my own personal life that I had to do, because for a long time in my life I suffer from I had very low self-esteem about myself, very low self-esteem from a kid growing up, because of the environment that I grew up in. So I have very low self-esteem. So I had to work on myself to increase and improve my self-esteem, and how I see myself and my abilities. Even doing these live videos, sometimes, I still can't believe I'm doing these live videos, compared to the kind of person I was. It wouldn't be you wouldn't think that I would be a person coming and doing these live videos, and even writing the book. And even I'm going to have my first seminar, Excelia Life seminar, coming up in March. Doing all those things, pursuing my goals and my dreams, because of the low self-esteem that I have about myself. And now, I'm kind of breaking free of those kind of things. And renewing my mind and renewing my minds of how I see myself and how I see my abilities. Now I know what I can and cannot do. Well, I shouldn't say can't do, because I can't do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And I can do whatever my mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. So you get that word can't out of my mindset again. Again, a couple videos ago, we said 2 words we should get rid of in our vocabulary. One is can't and one is try. Get rid of those 2 words. Don't use, don't say, I'm going to try something, or I can't do something. What it should come is I can and I will. I can and I will. To get rid of those things, those 2 words. Anyways, that's kind of a sidetrack right there. But believe in yourself. Stop putting yourself down. So the one is set yourself a definite goal. I know the word definite is not spelled correctly. So I dropped my marker. I just dropped my eraser. So definite goal, and stop putting yourself down is the number 2 things you need to stop doing, is to stop putting yourself down. Don't do no negative self-talk. And also, if you're around someone, whether it's a family member, a friend, a co-worker, even a total stranger, an acquaintance, anybody who is, quote, jokingly say negative things to you and about you, don't receive it. Don't receive it. If you want to say right up to their face, hey, I don't receive that. I don't appreciate you saying that about me, even as a quote joke, and they're jokingly saying things. Don't receive it. If you don't say it out loud to them, at least on the inside of you, refuse to receive it. Sometimes that's what I have to do inwardly. I just say, no, I'm not going to receive that. Even as the joke, they're not going to receive that as a joke, and don't laugh. So stop putting yourself down. Don't put yourself down, and don't let others put you down. So that's the second thing. The third thing is stop thinking of the reason why you can't do something, or you cannot succeed, and start thinking of a reason why you can succeed. Sometimes we want to accomplish a certain goal, and before we even start on the journey, 22 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let me just kind of cover this one real quickly. So number 3 is stop thinking about the reason why you cannot succeed at a goal, or whatever goals you're trying to succeed, and start thinking of the reason why you can succeed. Again, just so let's say we have a set of goal for ourselves, and sometimes the first thing that pop up in our mind, sometimes when we set a goal, is like, I can't do that. Again, that's the word can't again right there. So I cannot do that. And so something will sometimes pop up with you and say, I can't do that. But then you have to stop thinking of the reason why you can't or cannot, and start thinking the reason why you can, and focus on the reason why you can. Focus on that. Get rid of the why you can't. Again, the word can't, and start thinking the reason why you can. I'm going to talk more about this tomorrow, because it's 22 minutes already, 4 minutes now, and I don't want to go any longer. I don't want to this video. I always try to keep these videos on the 30 minutes, and I don't want to go any longer. So I think I'll continue this again tomorrow, because I have a few more steps, and then I do want to dwell some more on this third step to succeed, to believe and succeed. And but because of time, Let me see who else is on tonight. Is Kevin Arad Ty. Oh, thanks for coming on. I can't say that person's name. Alam, thanks for joining me, Alam. I'll use your last name. Anyways, everybody who joined me tonight, I so appreciate you coming on and join my live. Because of time, I'm going to cut it off here. It's you have up 24, 25 minutes now. So because of time, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to continue this tomorrow night. So please join me as I continue talking more about this tomorrow. I hope you guys get something out of this. I hope I said something that will inspire you, motivate you, and move you in some way, shape, or form. Please like these videos. Please share these videos, and please leave a comment on these videos. Those of you who's watching these videos in my own local area, I live in the Greater Vancouver, BC, Canada area. And if you're in my local area, you know, my upcoming live event, my first ever live seminar, coming up on March 14th. March 14th, 1 to 3. It's only going to be a 2-hour seminar. I figured since this is my first one, I'm going to do a 2-hour one, just to kind of get the feel for it and get my feet wet, so to speak. And it's a free event, free. So come. It's going to be at the Surrey Central Library, the Surrey Central Library, or the City Central Library, and it's going to be in room 401 in the library. It's going to be from 1 to 3 p.m. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So come out on March 14th and join me, please. I need your support. I need you to be there for your encouragement and your support and your love. Bring your love, right? I want lots of love. So if you live in my local area, please come out and join me on that date, please. Also, just to give you an update on my book is pretty much finished. I just got to write an introduction to my book and also find a publisher and someone to edit the book, but it's pretty much finished. So thank God for that. I'm happy about it. And I'm looking forward to having this book published. And again, if you want to reserve a copy, just let me know through Messenger or send me a message somehow, and then let me know you want to reserve a copy of my book. I'll make sure you get a copy. So until tomorrow, we continue this again tomorrow, talking about believe and succeed. We'll continue on step 3, and then we have step 4 and step 5 and step 6. I have actually different 6 steps. So join me tomorrow, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks everyone for tuning in, whether you're watching the live or you're watching the replay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll see you tomorrow.